The Way of the Samurai. So yeah, I'm starting off early before I meet up with Andrew and Effie. So I'm curious about unlocking the Samurai job, because that's a level 50 job. It's, I think it's one of our first chances to get a new class that starts out at the level we are, so I don't have to like level it up off screen or anything like that to use it. And then like the next chance will be Dancer. I think level 50, they gave us Samurai and Red Mage, which Effie was considering being. And I get Samurai and Red Mage is this one, and then 60 is Gunbreaker and Dancer. So 2 DPS classes, those are my candidates basically. Red Mage is an FE option, and because that's the one he was going for before. From the get-go, he wanted to be Red Mage. I don't know. We'll see if he actually does it or not, or if he just wants to stick to the thing he's used to. And then Andrew could become a Gunzerker or a Gunbreaker if he wants to, because he's the tank of the party. We could technically all switch roles if we wanted to, but I'm not really in a hurry to tank in this game because I'm still the newest player in most groups. It's really funny to think about me getting this armor finally and then immediately like just fucking off to a different class, assuming that this is monk specific armor, which I'm not entirely sure actually. Thou's balls, just when you think you've seen it all, the world's full of surprises. Are you wearing a... oh, that's just your hat. I thought that like Christmas hasn't started already, has it? I thought he was wearing a Santa hat. What am I talking about, you ask? Oh, nothing much, just the most amazing blade work I've ever seen. It wasn't even the main card either, but light entertainment. A Far Eastern fellow, old enough to be my grandfather, appeared and called for challengers. But who should answer him but a brute of a gladiator? People thought it was either mummery or a sick joke. After all, what could one expect from such a mismatch? The old and infirm versus the young and inform. But when the action began, the old man proceeded to drop everyone's jaws, his opponent not least of all, with his blistering blade work. The most riveting moment, though, was when he had the challenger on the back foot. Instead of finishing the job, he went and sheathed his blade. Putting your steel away in the heat of battle, well, that's akin to committing suicide. This wasn't lost on the gladiator, who lunged in with a mighty swing. The spectators gasped collectively, thinking it was over. And it was, but not for the old man. In the next instant, before anyone could comprehend what had happened, his opponent crumpled to the ground. In one fell stroke, with impossible speed, the old man had drawn his sword and dealt the telling blow. A few heartbeats passed in stunned silence. When the stands erupted in riotous cheering. Gods, just recounting it gives me the chills. The speed, the precision, the elegance, simply sublime. How is it possible I've never heard of these Far Eastern warriors, these samurai? Wait, are you thinking what I think you're thinking? And you want to face the old man? Well, the silver-tongued showmaster was looking for a new challenger, but you don't want to do this. Let someone else be the fool. I will now die. I am the fool. Wow, that was good timing on that pose. I didn't love the idea of becoming a samurai when I saw the classes from the get-go, so I didn't think I'd be switching classes right now. But over time, honestly, like, yeah, I don't totally love the monk class right now, so I'm looking to the idea of potentially switching. Let's see. Oh, he's like right over here. I don't know. The monk class isn't quite as interesting as I thought it necessarily would be. It kind of has just evolved into a bunch of attacks that I mash. I have one combo that's kind of higher. Oh god, I have to get all this shit off the screen. Does this door not even work? It doesn't even work. Navigating towns in this game sometimes, man. But I kind of have one combo that's my, like, setup combo where it does, like, a damage over time, and it does, like, a buff or a debuff or something. And another one that does better damage, and so I kind of just alternate between the two of them. And then I have a third combo that I use when it's time for, when I need to do area of effect attacks. But I haven't found combat to be terribly interesting as the monk lately. And to some extent, what's rough is that there are directional attacks where you want to attack from the side or the back, but those attacks are hard to keep track of, which is also causing its own issues where I'm like, I don't really remember what direction any attacks work from, and I have to constantly like check again and remind myself. But also it's kind of like less necessary than you'd maybe hope. Let's see. Let's see an example. Yeah, this thing does 150 damage and then does 170 if it's on the target's flank. So it's like, it's not like when there's directional based attacks on a rogue in WoW, it's like mandatory for the attack to even work. Although some of those are getting less and less common even in that game, the directionals. And in this case, yeah, like the gap between directional attack being used correctly and incorrectly is like, it's like 20 damage, which is like, it's not, or 20 potency, whatever that means, which is like a less than 20% change, I suppose. Like there is a damage difference, but I can get away with just not doing it correctly and barely notice the difference. Which icon is the one I want? There are so many like unlock this mechanic quests around here. It's over here. That's the way of the samurai right here. There we go. Oh no. No! It's one of these guys again. Why can't I escape them? Because Uldal is all those people. So I might switch to Samurai. I'm curious about Dancer too. And there's other stuff that I could potentially try, but it would require me leveling in the class from scratch. So these are my two chances to potentially switch classes without having to do a bunch of off-screen grinding. Because, I don't know, I already wasn't doing that off-camera before, and now I'm maybe even less likely to do it because on top of all the other games I'm juggling, a new WoW expansion is out, so I'm playing WoW now, and that's got its own busy work to do so I can get ready for raiding and things. I do dig this costume though, and I don't know if I can wear this. Let's check. Yeah, it says monk only, so I can only wear this with monks, unfortunately. Can I wear the cosmetic if I'm not a monk? Probably not. It's probably supposed to signify your class specifically. But I could probably still wear my old monk gear where I had the like the Eastern robe. Let's check this out. Come one, come all, and marvel at the mystery of the Far East. A swordsman hailing from exotic Hingashi, whose bladework is quicker than the eye can see. Oh, he's just the hype man. Don't let his age fool you. Old though he may be, he's already made short work of one of Udal's meanest gladiators, and now seeks a new challenger. If you can best him, you'd be rewarded with a rare Hingan treasure. There's just one condition. You must fight with the same blade as the old man's. If you think you have what it takes, proceed to the Gladiators Guild and make yourself known to the Far Eastern Elder. You have to samurai duel him. Uh-oh. I don't use any weapons. So that's not a good start for me. Can't go that way? Do I go this? Okay, this way? I'm trying to see read the map. Oh, there he is. So I'll still be coming here, it looks like. This aura, unusual, yet undoubtedly formidable. Dare I hope a worthy challenger has come. He senses my aura. That's funny, because there's like a continuity here. Like you could see this as like a story break. Like, you were being a monk, and then you just gave up on being a monk, and like you're just gonna do a different storyline now. And part of me is like a little regretful of the idea of switching storylines Although I did finish the entire main content storyline, so anything past that's expansions with potentially new and it's got to be a new story arc because we resolved that one anyway. But like this is like a valid transition. It's like I pumped up my aura as a monk, like that was really explicitly happening, and now that aura makes me a good samurai or something. Like yeah, it could make sense. Well met, friend. I am Musosai. Musosai? They usually pronounce, I don't know. A samurai of Hingashi. Lest you wonder, samurai are swordsmen of the Far East. Yet know that the swords we wield are unlike those of this land. Katana, they are called, and for our duel I shall lend you such a blade, along with a stone, a talisman of sorts. Wear them on your person, and you shall become one of us, at least in appearance, if not in sooth. You did it! They have to make the quest end there because they have to give you the Oh. 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 Combos. Melee-oriented classes such as Gladiator and Marauder can chain together weapon skills to deal additional damage or inflict additional enfeeblements to their targets. This is known as a combo. Combos are not available to pugilists, as this melee class employs a unique weapon skill chaining. So this is a new thing I've never had to deal with before, is whatever combos are, because I was the exception until now. How do you know it's a combo? Is the next... Okay, if a weapon skill can be chained with another, it'll be indicated in the weapon skill's help text under the combo action. In the case of Vorpal Thrust, to the left, if executed immediately after True Thrust, the potency will be increased. Combo action True Thrust. So it's saying combo action True Thrust means you do it after True Thrust. True Thrust, Vorpal Thrust. Okay. Some weapon skills must be delivered from a specified direction to maximize their damage. So there still are directionals. When a weapon skill can be chained into a combo, its hotbar icon will be outlined with a flashing yellow border. The border will fade if the weapon skill is not used within a certain amount of time. Okay, so it'll actually tell me which things are combos. Learn which weapon skills chain together to maximize your battle efficiency. Hopefully, I look cool with a sword. I've been punching people this whole game, so I don't know. Stance. Actions, traits, currency, character. Classes and jobs. There's samurai. Click. No. Uh-oh. How do I change jobs? Somebody help me. Character configure? No, that's different. Recommended gear, glamour plate, gear set list. Disciples of the hand. Oh, okay, those are professions. Yeah, I can't just click on samurai to become one. Alright. And there's no tutorial on screen explaining how to switch to my new job I just unlocked. Time to Google things. It says you can change it by changing your weapon? That's how it works? Then wear recommended gear, I guess. It's still transmogged at the moment. Okay. Send gauge unlocked, or okay. Armory bonus, can you get out of the way? You're being rude. The Sen God gauge is displays which of the three Sen effects, Setsu top, Getsu left, and Ka right, are currently accumulated. Sen is required in order to perform Iai Jutsu, or is it light Iai Jutsu? I think there's an I at the beginning. The number of Sen accumulated, determining which weapon skill will be executed. 1 for Higanbana, 2 for Tenka Goken, and 3 for Midare Setsugeka. These names are going to be a little bit of a struggle, aren't they? You can view the job gauge description anytime from the actions and traits menu, okay? Where is the meter? Armory bonus. You have changed to a new battle class. To lessen the burden of leveling multiple Disciple of War and Magic classes, an experience point bonus known as the Armory bonus is added when slaying enemies and participating in fates. Oh. The bonus grows larger and greater, the greater the discrepancy between your current class level and level of your highest class. So it's not going to help at all, because I'm only one level off. Use this to your advantage when deciding when and how to raise secondary classes. So the further I make it with my highest class, the quicker I can level alts, apparently. That's not a thing I knew existed in this game. Now I gotta deal with the fact that, I have a lot of buttons to sort through now. Oh god, my first bar has, like, run away and other garbage on it. Wait, do I still get to keep kick? Leg sweep? And bloodbath? Actions and traits. Faint. Second win. Leg sweep. Bloodbath. True north. Are all the... Oh. So these are all new. So that's why there's multiple menus worth. The ones in this menu are all just cross-class. Good to know. Alright, I'm gonna spend a lot of time looking over this stuff. Okay. I have tried to get this all straight. Is the game muted? It is muted. There we go. I set up my bar. Here's my samurai out. My samurai sword. This is my svard. By the way, not armory chest. Wait, no, it's right here. Character. Where do I... Yeah. Glamour plates. So I can just look like this with the samurai sword. It kind of works. The Bouncer, Samurai. And that's always a good set. That works pretty well, too. In fact, the legs actually fit with Samurai pretty well. So that largely makes sense. And then... Nope. Not the worst. This appearance that I'm wearing instead, but yeah, it's not this. That's interesting that you can try to cast the glamour and it just won't give it to you, and it'll give you something else. Not the worst set. I'm kind of digging returning to this with the leggings that it has. Maybe I'll work those into a costume later. Maybe I'll just stick with this one for now. Anyway, I customized my hotbar for combat and whatnot. I filled up every single slot. They're all there, and I found this. I guess these were gray and they were floating like up here-ish, I think. So I just, even though they were in the middle of the screen, I wasn't spotting them because they were just not standing out. They might have been on something that made them not stand out. So this skill bar is, this is a little crazy. So I have some abilities I already had, like Limit Break and Faint, Second Wind, Bloodbath, Leg Sweep. I've had these as my monk, so there's 5 buttons that are the old ones still. I've tried to organize my bar in a way that makes sense, and then that's just kind of trial and error a little bit. So here's Hakaze, 200 potency attack, and then all 3 of these attacks are different branching combos from Hakaze. So there's Jinpu, delivers an attack with a potency of 100. It increases the damage dealt by 10%. That might be only if you combo it. You might be able to cast it without the combo, but the bonus works only if you have the combo, I think is how it works. There's Yukikaze, which is also just an attack. Potency of 100, combo potency 360. Yes, they're way stronger when you combo them correctly. It grants Setsu. I don't fully understand that part yet, unfortunately. Then Shifu, combo potency 320. And if you do a bonus, if you get the bonus, this one actually does something, or this one increases damage dealt by 10%. This, I think that means as a buff for a while, or maybe just that attack. This one gives you Setsu. When they talk about Getsu and Setsu and stuff, I'm a little confused by that part and don't fully understand it. Shifu. Reduces weapon skill cast time and recast time, spell cast time and recast time, auto attack delay by 10%. So this one makes you faster for 40 seconds. So maybe you want to do that as an opening one. Anyway, these I try to make them match. So Yukikaze does not combo, it just ends there right now. But Jinpu combos into Gecko over here. So when I'm holding right trigger, I can press B, and then I can be like A down. Like it matches the same part while I'm holding down this. I'm still holding down right trigger, and they're a matching configuration on the spot. I also played with the idea of like pulling the other trigger, but I think holding one trigger and just doing the matching spot in the pose makes more sense. This one's just an attack with a combo potency of 480. Grants Getsu. Kasha combos from Shifu. So I go da da da. So that's X and then right, X and then left, which matches where they are on the shape of these like 4 buttons here. So like that's kind of intuitive. This one grants Ka. Getsu. So, okay, so these are different combo enders. This one gives you Setsu, this one gets you Getsu, this one gets you Ka. I don't really remember how that works, unfortunately. But that fills up these guys, I guess. I don't always fully understand what's going on. But that's the basic combos. Like I start with Hakaze, and then I branch through these 3 different combos. Two of which are 2 hits, and one of which is 2 of which are 3 hits, one of which is 2 hits. Then here's my AoE combo. So if I hold left trigger, I can press B to do Fuga, which is 100 damage to, or 100 potency to all enemies in front of me in a cone. Then Oka is all enemies near, all nearby enemies. Once again for potency 100 plus 160 combo potency. Extends Shifu duration by 15 seconds to a maximum of 40 seconds and grants Ka. So so these things say, I thought that maybe you had to pick between these elements, but it sounds like this one like gives you one, it extends 1 meter while also adding meter to another one. Oh wait, Shifu is something else. It's Getsu. This is so fucking confusing. I need to go find a guide or something. And I need more help than I have had so far. There's Setsu, Getsu, and Ka. I think those are these 3. So Shifu means something else. Fuck. Wait, extends Shifu duration. Isn't that one of the abilities? Shifu. Reduces weapon skill cap. Oh, that's Shifu. That's the ability that makes me 10% faster. So doing this AoE makes my fasterness extend by 15 seconds. It'll cap out at making it 40 seconds. So I can go from Fuga to Oka, or I can go from Fugu to Mangetsu, which extends Jinpu duration. Jinpu is increased damage dealt. So I want to do Shifu and Jinpu because they increase my damage dealt and speed. And these 2 AoEs both extend their duration, so I can potentially keep using these AoEs instead of going back to the original combos. That's interesting. But otherwise they're like identical. Wait, one gives Ka and one gives Getsu, but they're identical in terms of what they do damage-wise. But yeah, they fill up a different one of these guys and do everything. Maikyo Shisui executes up to 3 weapon skill combos without meeting the combo prerequisites. So I think that means you can just be like, I skip to whatever part I feel like for 3 hits. And you can do that once every minute or so. Limit breaks here. Iai Jutsu executes a weapon skill depending on your current number of sen scored in your sen gauge. So I think this is my sen gauge, right? So I think they mean that if I have Getsu, I have 1. If I have Getsu and Ketsu, I have 2. If I have Getsu, Setsu, Getsu, and Ka, then I have all 3 of them at the same time. And so based on how many of them I have stored, I can do the Higanbana, the Tenku Goken, Midari, Setsugeka. Yeah. Which I won't know what those even are until time passes, but I just assume they're all stronger than the previous one. And I can cast that. It takes 2 seconds to spend it, but I can... Oh, you can recast it in only 2.5 seconds? So there's no requirement It's not a big cooldown you have to blow. It's just up to you whether you want to try to build up all 3 of them or just use it whenever you feel like. I don't know, that's the basic stuff. We'll see how much of this I can even remember on the fly or whatnot, but I'm trying. It's definitely interesting looking. It might be more engaging than the monk stuff was. I kind of get the feeling that monks used to be harder to play and then they watered them down so you don't have to think very much and you kind of just mash buttons and it's just... Like, I found monk to be kind of just like unimpactful and uninteresting. Ah, yes. In your gaze I see the stirrings of a newborn samurai. 'Tis plain the stone has already bequeathed some of its memories onto you. Yet having the memories is one thing, mastering them is quite another. We shall see how well you fare against me. Prepare yourself, young samurai. We begin as soon as you are ready. You have learned all samurai actions and traits to level 50. Detailed descriptions and yep. That was already true. You told me that kind of late, actually. You all ready then? Good. Good. Let us take you. Let us take to the arena. Did it say recommend level 52? I think it did.
Gather ye round and bear witness, for another brave challenger has appeared. Next to face Musosai, Swordmaster of the Far East, we have an itinerant adventurer.
I'm more famous than that. I saved the world. I'll probably do it like 3 more times. Return of the Dragon Robe. It was gone for like 5 minutes. I've already got my own Oni mask. Hold it right there. No one gets to take down the old bastard except for me. Beroald, the last standing, scourge of the sands. That's a costume. You made a fool of me earlier, but this time there'll be no tricks. This time I fight with my own sword, not that pathetic excuse for a needle you handed me. I feel like he had armor, and then his armor melted, and like ran down to his legs, and then re-solidified. So he just has leg armor, but mostly not other armor.
What's this? Bone-headed Beroald, who was so roundly trounced but moments ago, has invaded the Blood Sands. For those who came in late, he's the disgraced gladiator who was cast out of the Colosseum for, and I paraphrase, being an all-around odious brute. The rules were plain, and you agreed to them. There were no tricks. Shut your mouth and fight me again. Such eagerness for blood. The warriors of this land are as naked blades.
Well, I guess we know why he gave you the other blade. I'll get you next time. Bye. And with that distraction out of the way, we may continue where we left off. Whoa, his sword has a really big guard? Yeah, his guard. It looked so weirdly huge. It was like the size of his head. They see me loading and struggling apparently. It begins.
It begins! How will this challenger fare against the enigmatic fuck it.
Alright, let's see if I can remember what any buttons do. Haha!
And big attack. Kaka. Did I do it? Am I winning? God, he takes a long time to kill. I'm guessing it's supposed to be because he's so hype. Like he's so cool that you're never going to defeat him. Not reasonably within this fight. I need to learn which symbol means which. I didn't activate them all? Ah, it's the bottom one. Okay. What's wrong? Wait, why can't I attack you? There we go. I somehow selected myself. I'm not sure how I did that. I imagine he's meant to be like borderline unbeatable, right? Is he hitting me back? Yeah, he is. So the bottom one is okay, they're kind of reversed. The top one is the top one for my meters. I think I'm gonna want to rearrange my combos slightly. I think I want to open with the left one because that one gives me increased speed. So I might as well put that one on the bottom because then I can escalate from bottom to top. That also intuitively makes it go red, blue. Because like there's also like an order I can intuitively do, like a red, blue, green. And if they kind of match up with the screen but like kind of rotated, then I'll be able to keep track of which one's which better. Yeah, he didn't really fight back. That will do. Victory is yours, young one. This is something a little different. I get to like build up combo points and spend them, and it's sort of, in a way, kind of. I don't know. It's more interactive than Greased Lightning, which did nothing. I mean, it did something, but I didn't like work. I didn't manage it as a resource. I didn't do much to think. I never thought about earning it, and I definitely never like spent it really. Greased Lightning was just not very interesting. I'd build up a meter that made me faster and do more damage or something like that. Like I got more efficient and better at combat, but like I could just hide the meter basically because of how uninteractive it was. Like I didn't need that information basically. I could just know that monks get faster and more effective over time. This one I'm like, okay, I have this little interface and I'm building it up and I'm managing a resource. That's interesting. To draw forth such strength from the stone in so short a time, you are no ordinary man. As promised, I shall bestow upon you the rarest of Hinkin treasures, training in the way of the samurai. What is the matter? Our techniques are not found in this land, hence their great worth. As my pupil, you would train under my watchful eye and learn even the most puissant of my techniques. I don't know. Why, you lying bastard! Oh, there's a whole squad now. Time to use AoE attacks. All that fighting? There wasn't even a coin in it? What's this? Boneheaded Barrowald is back, and this time he's brought friends. This man doesn't know when to give up. Or what pants are. You got a problem? Come down here and say it. At no point was it said that the treasure was an object, let alone coin. Perhaps winning it was well beyond you. It was, because you didn't. Shut the hells up. This time, I'll show you my true strength. Your strength lies in numbers, 'twould seem. Very well, if you insist on another trouncing, so be it. But know that this time, 'tis not I who will deal with it, but my pupil. I could use AoE attacks. Having seen your potential firsthand, he and his ilk ought not pose you any trouble. That face. Oh yeah, I still don't have like the Emperor's earrings to hide them, or really any specific one of my glamour. Whoever he is, take care of him too. What's up? Okay. Ah! I was like, where are they all going? I guess I'm not using AoE, because they're all spread out. That fucked him up. Oh, we're going this way apparently. That's who he locked onto. Those on-screen moons and stuff are neat. Hello. Are you coming?
Bloody hopeless, the lot of you.
Oh, they all fighting at once. Is he talking to... I think he's talking twice at the same time. Like... Yoop. Damage zone. Hello, I charged it up just for you. Come on, let's do this. Fight me. Fight me, it's gonna run out. I don't know how long it lasts. I didn't do very much damage. Let's do some AoE. Oop, he is too. I just wanted to see what it looks like. Woo! Big spin. Other one. Oh. Oh. He's definitely tougher than the other guys. Why do you think that they were going to be helpful? Whoop. He's not doing well. Haha. Taking a long time to do that attack. Damn, it's big though. Effective it is not though. The AoEs look pretty cool in this character. Do them again. Whee! Oh god. Whee! Yeah. Did I hit him? I think so. Oh, he's dead. I almost had my next finisher ready.
Sod this. I'm going to make you hurt, old man. If it's the last thing I do, yarg.
He's gonna die. Oh, he's just missing. This is embarrassing. It just says to speak with me. You done? Then allow me. It just says to talk to him, so I guess he's just gonna win. Ah! You just got keyed to death.
And the winner is the challenger. What fearsome fighters these samurai.
They went away.
Let's give him a rousing applause.
Aha. Well, they got stomped. Forgive me. I know it was wrong to force that fight upon you, and yet I find I do not regret having done so, for it has reaffirmed beyond any doubt the promise I had glimpsed in you. Long did I search in my native land for a pupil, but I found none fit to be a vessel for my knowledge. The problem, I concluded, lay in my people's way of thinking, the zeal with which they uphold tradition to the detriment of all else. So it was I set forth for a new land, this Eorzea. I placed myself in the midst of your most able swordsmen, offering myself up as a spectacle in hopes of finding a worthy soul. And find him I did, in you.
Now, I realize how all this may appear. To you, I could be but a strange old fool spouting nonsense, but I am well past caring about appearances. I speak with all earnesty when I say that there is none other into whom I would pour my knowledge, and so I ask you, will you consent to being my pupil? Ah, words cannot express my joy. From this moment on, we are master and student. Now then, I would like to know your name. By what are you called? You went really far into this without asking. Zev Dargavash, what kind of fucking name is that? Zev, 'tis a fine name. Without further ado, Zev, we shall commence your training. Pray join me at the nearest tavern, the Slick Hand. Goodbye. And with that, I'm overdue to be joining the crew, so I'll probably put that off until later. It also might require me to be higher level when I get there anyway, so we'll get to that later. No, it says the quicksand. Oh, he's just like over there. Do I just do that now? No, I gotta meet up with everybody. Alright. It was such a long recording session, but let's try to wrap up where I left off. I shall begin at the very beginning. In the distant past, Hinagashi underwent a period of strife, during which numerous opposing factions vied for supremacy, the Age of Blood. In this age, many took to battle with katana in hand, and in the crucible of war, our art was forged, the way of the samurai. Eventually, the realm was unified under one banner, and peace reigned once more. The people set aside their katana, save for we samurai, who continue to wield it as a symbol of authority, and with that authority comes a grave responsibility, protecting the peace. To ensure that the Age of Blood is never repeated, we samurai seek out the wicked and bring them to account. In so doing, we ward off chaos and preserve order in the realm, such is our calling. Hinagashi, or Heir's Ear. It matters not where we are. This calling guides us always. To that end, we shall journey to the land, you and I, on a quest to right wrongs. As one who has grasped the foundations of our art, it is your surest path to mastery. Our efforts begin in this very city. I shall cast about for evil that has taken root here, and then we may proceed to excise it. Well now, that certainly got exciting quick. But with some even quicker thinking, I managed to set up a wager and turn a tidy profit. Momoziko, are you debt of gratitude? Thanks to you, I have found my pupil at long last. I pray that you will live comfortably with your winnings. Actually, I had a mind to join you. Wherever you go, I sense that coin will follow. And besides, it seems you're planning to root out evil in our fair city. If so, you'd do well to have me along. With my connections, I can procure the information you're like to need. Then there's the small matter of your complete and utter lack of knowledge of Eorzea. There is that indeed. Had fate not seen fit to unite us, I never would have found the way here from Fester Bay. And I wouldn't be standing here breathing. If anyone knows anything, it's me. You saved me from those cutthroat bandits when I tried recruiting them for the Colosseum. Terribly reckless in hindsight. As for you, my friend, to be marked out by old Musasai himself, you must be made of uncommon stuff indeed. Not to put the pressure on, but I have the highest of hopes for you. And here we are then. I shall undertake my search with Momoziko's help. Until such time as there are developments, pray continue honing your newfound skills. Oh, that was all that was left. I guess I'll just put that all the way back at the beginning when I left off, instead of putting it at the end where I actually am. That Waiting like 4 hours for that conclusion won't make much sense. It's funny, I don't know, maybe it's partly helpful that it's character driven usually. Maybe that's what I like more about it. I feel like this will make more sense later if I'm putting this at the beginning of the video too. This is a pretty rough recording session. It's just so much reading. It's so much exposition and so much like storytelling that just takes 10 times longer than it should for how little happens in it. Like, I can't help but feel like all of the class quests are just the best part of the game, in part because the main story is paced so that it's just like in a way, like it's like the amount of dialogue followed by some action and this and that, like it kind of has the pacing of like a Witcher quest, I guess, whereas the rest of the game is just reams and reams of text and then just hours and hours of reading and reading and reading and then almost nothing actually happening. You're like, I'm losing my mind here, guys. Like, please. Like, I know Disco Elysium was about reading, but Disco Elysium they turned the reading into gameplay. It wasn't just... Also, the reading was better, admittedly. Oh well.
Man, I love how your hilt is just like floating next to you.
My hilt?
You mean the scabbard?
Oh yeah,
The
like it's not
scabbard,
attached
yeah,
to my...
sorry.
It's not attached to my
Yeah,
robe.
the scabbard is, yeah.
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 That's something I've always wondered is why they have the scabbard upside down. That is something I've never understood, having the blade
Probably-
facing up.
To make it fit easier. I don't know.
I mean, if you're
I've-
doing a draw attack, don't you want the blade facing out? So up and down are both wrong. Technically, you probably have to like rotate it.
Well, it depends on which motion you're trying to slash when you draw.
Well, you're right-handed, and you're swinging from the drawing position. So that would mean, yeah, you want the sword pointing outward.
Oop.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nope.
Ask a real samurai.
Yes, let
could've.
me go down to my
That's-
local 7-Eleven to find one.
Yeah.
I mean, they used fax
I mean, in early internet, you used to be able to ask a ninja. Yeah.
Oh my god, holy shit.
Ask a ninja.
I am ninja. We are
Oh my
ninja.
fucking god.
Yes,
Blast
ninja
from the past.
too.
Oh boy.
Oh, early's internet.
Yeah.
How come you're gross now and nobody wants to be on you?
Yeah.
What happened?
Now
Also,
it's-
I gotta say, the red mage battle stance, quite nice.
The spear, like the rapier stance.
Yeah, rapier
holding
and
the crystal up.
Yep,
That's a visual.
it's very
Hmm.
fitting.
I feel like I need a new glamour.
It's
Although
time
that
for a new
draw
glamour.
animation-
I like mine, but I think
I just wish this. I just will say once again that I wish this game had WoW's cosmetic interface. I just want to be able to page through all the appearances I've collected and not have to like.
yeah.
Deposit
You have to
them
like
manually
open your
every single time.
inventory, open the chests or whatever, and like okay, here's all the chest pieces, and just like right click, try on, right click, try on, right click, try on, and you have no. They're not sorted in any particular appearance order,
Yeah,
and
it's
they could all be dupes for all you know. But you're just like I don't know.
Most of them
I
are.
don't even know what appearances I have.
Yeah.
I'll never know.
And not only that, but they're sometimes just so similar that it's impossible to tell.
Oh my fucking god, what a nightmare. I hate you. Get out of this let's play.
Oh,
Jesus.
that
Here,
No, don't do that pose.
I can
I hate
see-
you. Die.
I can see the face through the beak. This is uncomfortable.
Yeah, you can see me in the beak. How else do I see?
I hate it. God. I hate it so much.
It's just.
Why
yeah,
are you like
no, that's
this?
that's not any better.
This poor woman who's being marionetted by you.
Ugh. Also, your ears, man. Your ears. Where did they go?
It's a
Huh?
bird. They don't have ears.
They're just bent down. It's fine.
Oh, the real ears. Yeah, they're not
Really,
they're not made of metal.
Seems
They don't.
uncomfortable.
I mean, okay, fine. You want me to?
No, don't do it.
I'm afraid by where that sentence is going.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
how do
am I.
Oh, I don't have any of the glamour dispels. Never mind. I was gonna say, I'll show you what I look like in full plat with like full platinum armor with a chocobo head, which looks stupid.
I think we've seen it.
I hope they
Or at least I saw it
hope they just
for a
steal the
brief
entire
bit.
system from WoW. Get rid of
They
the stupid
don't.
glamour items. Delete them. Like the idea that you have to turn something into a glamour is annoying.
And just go to
You should-
go to a transmog guy and be done with it.
Yeah, you should totally just be able to unlock every cosmetic you've ever collected, and not
Yeah.
have to like manually turn them all into items one by one, and then keep track of that library constantly in interfaces that where you can't see anything anyway. Please
Certainly
no.
was nice.
You guys ready to speak with Gagaruju in Costa del Sol?
I mean,
Sure.
no, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Too bad.
If I'm not mistaken, we're going to coast this.
That's the words I just said.
Yeah, no, I was checking the. Oh no, it literally is just Costa del Sol. Okay, the teleport. I thought that was the region name, not the teleport crystal's name. Oh boy.
Eastern Lenoska.
Where? Oh.
It's Weiscat, that asshole.
Where are we going? Ah.
Look, we got a Weiss guy over here.
Oh.
The guy that made us do a bunch of annoying tasks. Or the second guy that did? I don't know. This place was just a bunch of time wasting tasks. That's all this place was.
Yep.
That's what it did. You got a hat on.
Oh, sweet Saren of the Sands, my,
What?
Saren of the Sands, like Mass Effect.
my McQuaint muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's Bane, I mean hero, what brings you to my humble resort? Flamen, you mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Undal? Egad's woman, if I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, for shame! To think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west of whatever, wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say, a tragedy. West, is it? Thank you. Master Gegaru, that's...
Alpha no.
West, is it? Thank you. Master Gegeruju. Your information will serve us well. Oh, he is here. I didn't even notice. That said, there are any number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel to onto Wineport and do the same. And gone. And Prince is here. Yep. And level 1 billion.
Yeah.
I noticed that, I don't know if this is true for other classes or not, but for my class, the story missions are now like every other level. I can fly now, I forgot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
I forgot I can
It's so
fly.
much quicker. It's so much quicker.
Oh my god.
Oh,
We can all fly.
Do-do. Do-do-do-do. I hate your mount. It's alarming.
Wow.
It's
is he
just so
flying with the?
it's so
oh,
off-putting.
Yeah.
What? He's
Hold
in
on,
like a
wait,
swimming
wait.
animation now.
Give me a
What's
second, I need to
happening?
land. Hold on.
Look at
Oh,
him run in the sky.
He only does that when he's climbing. Otherwise, when he glides, he just does like a weird swimming animation.
Yeah.
Gotta join the party.
Knock, knock. Oh, wait.
Flying behemoths. Other room.
Oh,
knock, knock.
you can't just drop out of the
There we go.
sky.
Oh, hey, it's this guy.
I wanted to just drop out of the sky like you can. Well,
Anybody remember who
If
this
you-
guy
if
was?
you dismiss
Also, I
it-
just noticed he has a hit mustache. Okay,
who
then.
has a
Hitler doesn't
mustache?
exist in this world. So.
The guy that we're talking to. I just noticed.
I went to the wrong guy because there's two of them. We have two objectives. Oh, he has an itty bitty like chef mustache, doesn't he? Yep, there it is.
Well, if it isn't Hero, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure?
Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10.
Wow, toxic. What the fuck?
She smells so strongly that they had to kick her out of the building.
Oh no.
Ghastly, ghastly perfume. Maybe she's a corpse.
This guy's not blind. Hey, you want to know if I've seen Mikote lass by the name of Flamen? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. All right, excepting yourself, of course. Thanks.
Oh, he actually changes the
Hey,
dialogue. Okay.
you had unique dialogue.
Yep.
What's Mikote? Is that the dragon people or something?
Mikote, I think, are the.
I think they're the animal people. Yeah,
I think.
I'm an animal people.
not you.
His name, Shamani Lomani.
Yeah.
Is this the? Oh, this is the blind kid.
Yeah, I don't remember who was voicing it.
Yeah,
You know,
no
wait,
one ever does.
I see you have had many grand adventures since we last spoke, hero. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago. One does not forget a pure perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating. I mean, I guess it depends on your definition of intoxicating, good or bad. Yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully and then head east across. Excuse me. After crossing the second bridge, the flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there.
The Mikote are the cat people.
Yep.
But
Called
the
it.
other cat people, not me.
Yep. Not the big blue cats.
The non-committal cat people.
The anime cats.
The disappointment race.
Wow.
I'm wearing those Halloween ears that you get, those cat ears you get at a Halloween store. I'm a new race.
Wait, no. Don't forget, they also have cat headphones. Don't forget that.
They also have actual tails. Like, I don't know what you're...
The fuck's a cat headphone? What are you talking about?
You've never seen those?
Oh, you mean real life?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought you meant they had cat headphones, and I was like, what?
Emotion sensing cat headphones that change color and rotate and everything depending on your.
I thought you were saying that
emotional
the cat people in this game have special
no,
headphones, and
no.
I was like, what? What?
No.
Ah!
I was talking about an actual. Whoa, okay.
He's coming for me. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, no
I
space.
removed spine.
Cutscene.
Got him.
Oh.
Andrew, you're up.
I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the gooboos ire until it was too late. The royals can be used to make a perfume, you see, and I... Flemmerin? I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve?
I serve
Whoa,
the flaming
what?
fist.
It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Ulda, I presume. Minfilia, or should I say, Ascilia, is looking for you.
What prompted the name change?
Ascilia?
Secret, dark history, hidden background names. Oh no. You are
Oh,
the
no.
very picture of health, milady. Yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why?
Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right.
Oh, well, that does please me. More than you know. But tell me, sojourns in the forest of Lenoska aside, when exactly will the time be right?
When I deem it to so. Do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers to use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further?
My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say.
Meanwhile, I'm just like apparently 9 feet taller than these people. Oh god, Panda's dead.
He is? What? What happened?
My god. What have we done?
Wow.
It's a murder mystery.
Wait, where did we go? Oh, wrong Wineport.
As an opportunity to talk shit about World of Warcraft, though. If this was World of Warcraft, the dudes would look like me, and the girls would look like her, and they would just act like they were the same race. There's several instances of like the dudes being like big, beastly, like crazy body types and all these different varieties, and then half the female races just look like variations of human female, but like a little off.
So, like,
Well, they have to be fuckable.
example.
I mean,
They only recently got rid of the creepy Chihuahua face that the Worgen had. It's like, why did the girls turn out like that when the dudes look like that? What
Yeah.
happened?
It was definitely weird for sure.
remember, there are boy dogs and girl dogs.
All girl dogs are Chihuahuas and poodles.
Yeah.
But this is not at all how I had envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years.
For what?
Oh.
Wait.
Did Minfilia like lose her
What?
ears and tail? What the hell happened?
Or maybe she's a half-blood?
Oh, gross.
Hey, Jesus Christ.
Look what happened when someone half-blooded. We got Keith over here.
Adoptive. Okay. All right. Yep.
Despite her years of nomadism, it would seem Lady Philomene has kept I hate these names, I hate all these names, close eye on the affairs of our order. Surprisingly close, in fact. Suffice to say, she is nothing if not resourceful. One does not develop such skills without effort, or without reason. Oh, now we're talking to her.
Sorry.
Hey.
All
Thanks
right.
for the free teleport. That was kind of disorienting.
I was distracted by that as well,
Banned.
Keith.
Yeah, there's just
That's
someone
sure what's going
spamming,
on
so
there.
let's just delete them real quick.
Yeah. Sorry, I saw that like happening. I was like, wait, are those the same? Is that the same like
Yeah, no, it's
paragraph?
fine.
Yes, it is.
People are just spamming things in other languages. Don't time them out. Hide them forever.
Well, I was timing it to stop the spamming, and then I was gonna wait to see what you were gonna do with the end of it.
Yeah, no, they're gone. Anyway.
I don't look. It's on my channel. I'm not gonna make
The
decisions like that.
bots. No, I had
You
already
say my daughter.
I banned them first, so the timeout was just confusing afterwards.
No, so I timed them out before you banned them, but it took that long for the delay to kick in.
Renders. Or what? Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I have kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way.
Fashioning.
Bruh.
Yeah, no, it's just fucking happening all the time. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands.
And disorienting teleport somehow to the Waking Sands.
Zoop! The bot situation on YouTube is just out of control.
Twitch is the same way, actually.
Yeah, like there's
Twitch
just like
they have
there's just like just infinite ones of those like those lady bots that like, come check out of my
bots.
channel, and it's like kiss, kiss, heart, heart, star. It's always 5 icons, but they're like random, but they're vaguely like kissy related. And they just like
arguably Twitch has better mod tools, so
I legitimately ban like 10 of them every day, and there's always more. And it's like it's so fucking annoying that infinite bots can just be generated forever in many cases, so you can never finish banning them.
And the problem is because of the fact that YouTube doesn't, at least I don't think they IP ban or anything like that. It's impossible to track them down, and even if they do, VPNs are a dime a dozen.
And Philly is back.
Yep.
Is everyone here?
Am I going?
Yep.
Yeah.
Antecedent, you have a guest.
I don't even know how to. Lamin? I guess.
Bah.
Esquilla. She's supposed to be old.
One of those problems. Like this is the.
I mean,
this
they're
is the
a
limit.
non-humanoid, or well, they are.
This is the oldest someone can look in our art style.
They're a non-humanoid. The problem. Who knows how long they live?
I haven't seen her like this in years, Hero.
What, happy and hugging people?
Probably.
Also with her mother's hands casually on her butt, which I don't think anybody noticed. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead. But what kept you away for so long?
Groceries.
I was getting cigarettes and liquor
And don't
for
forget
30 years.
I mean, she was at Wineport, and they had to kick her out, so she did just go and get booze while her daughter was waiting at home. Mom, when are you coming back? I saved the planet. The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endangered you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I am so proud of you, Ascilla.
I learned from the best.
Ara. I have a gift for you.
Celsitia perfume. You remembered.
How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If ever I lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose.
That stuff must be really potent then. If it's that strong. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble.
It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Hero, however. I could not have made it without them.
You almost got murdered.
Thank you, Hero. Thank you both.
There's something else.
This is the cat's eye I found. All those years you kept it.
A literal cat's eye.
Yeah.
Plucked from a skull.
Who's cat's eye?
Yeah, that's good. Well, I mean, I think we're about to find out.
Oh no, mine?
My father was a member of the Almahiga resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ul'dah. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after arrival. It was Lamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive.
I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. That's normal.
One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. Mining? Why mining? Oh, okay.
Because they have to explain the cat's eye.
This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. Okay, it's an actual stone, not a...
No, yeah,
All right.
cat's eyes are real life gems.
I know that. I just... It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful. But there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss?
No, Asilla, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come, and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You have succeeded where I failed, and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Asilla, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Udal.
Lamin.
You built it once, Asilla. You can build it again. And this time, we'll do it together.
Truly?
Why is her face like so deathly white?
Mm,
She looks pale.
clearly.
But look at
Yeah, no, it is a little strange compared to the rest of the skin tone. It just
She's
Yeah.
old
At the
and she's
neckline,
dying.
you can
yeah, but why
just
is only
barely
her
see-
face old and dying? Why is her body seemingly youthful and not pale?
What? They're like the same color.
You can actually see the transition along the neckline just barely. It's a little weird.
I think it's just meant to be shadow.
No,
No, it's
fucked up, unacceptable. Burn the game down, make it again.
Zero,
Have a new
0 out of
realm
10.
reborn.
Try again. A realm reborn revengeance.
Alvino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. Finally. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed.
Why
It's
am I
almost like it
breathing
was a
so?
smart idea.
Why am I breathing so fast?
Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions, and send word to the students of Baldesian. Preparations begin at once.
Oh.
I need to glamour these jewels, this jewelry away at some point. These rings look absurd. They're so big.
Are they even any good? By one. Wow.
I feel like these rings would like break my fingers if I was ever in a real fight wearing them.
None of these are good for me.
Hooray! Laying the foundation.
Oh boy, more talking.
Yep.
I get to do more of this.
Bop, 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 bop.
It is all well and good that we have found ourselves in a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there is much to be done, and it's so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for our guild's considerable efforts, the original camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems that the guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, We need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible.
You need not concern yourself with such matters, antecedent. Apparently I left the room again. Here I'm back.
And then
It's been like 3 seconds.
People we've never seen before. Really, Alphino, if I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these.
Indirectly, perhaps. I submit that you must instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely, to whom the solution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am. Nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll.
Hooray, convenience. It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Thorn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization.
There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so.
It does. Sir, unless I am much mistaken, you are the one known as the hero, are you not? May I say, what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance.
You're the one known as not a name.
Slapborn! What is with these weird names? Slapborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum in an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long.
I was noticing during that exchange that my sword is the size of entire other people.
Well, well, it seems your reputation precedes you, hero. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste, as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. Does that mean we finally get to be rid of you for a while? That would be nice. After all, you have traveled so far, and there is already so much you have done for us. And for me. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. Bye!
My sword might be taller than humans.
I mean... I wouldn't be surprised. You are, generally speaking, just taller than them.
Nope. It's sticking so far out behind me in the chair. It's just gonna take somebody out when they're trying to walk by. It's so obstructive.
Also, it's been 3 seconds, Minfilia. 3 seconds.
That's what transitions are.
I know. Hero. Were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Sola. Alphino has just returned, and it seems there is something he would share with us. It's been 3 seconds, and we can't sit down for any of it.
Why am I so much taller?
Oh, hey, look. Evil dude, not evil dude is here.
You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded.
And?
Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll.
That's probably something we were going to do anyways.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Voice acting! A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the waking sands to the rising stones, passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? Go back to being evil so I don't have to voice you.
I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they've each pledged their full support. General Rauban included. Wouldn't he be included? Yeah, never mind. Moreover, excuse me, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. We haven't done that?
Oh. Are you sure that is wise, Antecedent?
If anything, it is a mere formality. See? Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in the Eorzea. Finally, somebody realizes this.
I mean, we saved the world already.
Yeah. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Everybody already knows. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition.
And the people have the right to know who saved them.
It is my hope. Excuse me. Man, throats today. Jeez.
No, I mixed the two of them up. Shit.
It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes. But in so doing, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one. And at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed.
The word we was doing a lot of work there.
Yeah.
Yes, we felled primals together. All of us worked so hard together to fight the primals.
Definitely,
We, as a group.
Yeah. All of you here definitely helped us. That was great. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. It was fantastic. You know, having you guys sitting off in the cheering box. Yeah. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and again, united as one.
Does she have full-on, like, plate armor, red legs, and no other part of her body is armored? She's just wearing clothes.
So,
Yeah.
it could be under...
I think I filtered them out as being like knee-high leather boots, but no, that's fucking plate armor.
No, that's definitely
only
leather.
on her legs.
I'm gonna go see if I can find her just so I can double check.
They're my best feature. There must be some way I can. Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask if Flamine to ask me to teach you the basics of mining too. These names.
Also, why is it there an F before the name for everybody except for Minfilia? Like, there's got to be.
Hey,
like
look, another dialogue with Minfilia.
Oh, God damn it!
They keep ending but not ending. They're lying.
I chose the worst person to voice. Do you ever wonder how he does it? No. Alphano, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild, mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. That's because time doesn't move for us. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slothborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road, and represent us well, hero. Oh hey, she has an optional quest. Nope.
Yep, we shared that last time. There's so
I'm
many
gonna
of
go
those.
check this real quick.
I went around an old doll trying to find the one that unlocks Samurai class, and there was like a dozen other similar blue boxes just everywhere. Like, this game has so many unlocks something buttons.
Yeah, it's definitely not fun. Oh yeah, they are. That's definitely plate. That is weird. All right. Yep. She's wearing plate boots and nothing else. Or plate greaves, I guess would be the better way to put it. It's weird.
Cat is saying that the F is her clan name. It indicates they're like where they're from.
So then what the hell does F stand for?
Feline. they're oh, it's F for everyone in the entire race.
No. All right, waiting for the rest of you guys to get out.
Going to Revenant's Toll. Revenant's Toll.
Teleport offer. Yes.
It's a very simple recipe. Just
Wait.
let's get some good. Why are you taking so
How
long,
can I fight
Andrew?
here? I still can. Hooray!
Be faster or spend 300 gil. What a oh man, what a life.
I don't want to waste my money.
Well, then be faster next time.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, just right off of Artemis or Panda.
Oh, it's back. Okay. My controller just stopped responding for a second there, so my camera was just spinning.
Oh, that could have been a problem.
I was told to expect a scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long, hero. You have something for me, yes? Oh, yes, and I totally remember who you are. Definitely.
Yes,
you,
'cause
my
we
favorite
definitely spoke
guy.
to you,
Yes.
you know, more than once.
Let's see. Now, yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you? Since we don't, though, we'll have to give you the work of a dozen men. I jest. Unless.
Unless, most likely unless, yeah.
So many level 50 gears.
Nope. That one might be good for me? Maybe? No. Quest
Back to do the work of a
complete.
dozen men, I see. Ha! But I jest, unless.
Yeah.
Even I can appreciate that an important man such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. Anyway, here's a menial task anyway. That's all this game is. But since you're here, mayhap you're keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had around the realm. It may get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be a good place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Your Santa Claus. Come with me and I'll show you around. Oh no, an attack is oh, it's a phone call. It's like it's two things that interrupt people. Is that you, hero? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have the most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania. It appeared that our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back from the Waking Sands with all due haste. We were just there. Why don't we just live here now? Fuck. Is everything quite all right, friend? Those are intense eyes.
Some menial tasks to attend to.
I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear this is no time for a leisurely tour, thank God. But no worries, you can rest assured that that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray return any time you've seen to your more pressing matters. No, I never want a tour. I never want a tour. Never.
All right. Wow.
I'll kill you first.
Okay, so important thing. There
What?
are so many quests in here.
Yeah, there's just a lot of quests everywhere. This is how they do.
Where is Tataru? What?
Vesper Bait. They said the Waking Sands.
Oh, fuck.
Oops. I
God.
accidentally canceled it. I have 20 more of these things. I could do this
I got
all day.
19.
Can you imagine how annoying this must be in universe if we didn't have teleporting powers?
Oh.
Like the
Having
moment
to
you get here,
teleport.
you talk to someone for like 3 seconds and you call on the phone. It's like, you have to get back to the Waking Sands immediately. It's like,
And then having to teleport to Horizon every single time,
It took
and then
me
walk or fly.
or you just be like, it took
We
me a week to get here.
Well, you're going back there anyway.
I talked to one for 5 seconds.
Yeah. And then, of course, watch. It's going to be like 3 lines of dialogue for.
Oh wait,
where
was
are
she
you
up
going?
here? Yeah, she's up here.
She's right here. We talked to her for 3 lines of dialogue.
A messenger from the Twin
Hey.
Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordana. I wasn't privy to this conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after she took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the Ixal has summoned Garuda again? Garuda Sandstorm? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted with the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm almost certain it's nothing you couldn't handle. Now go and ask the Anacene if there's anything you can do.
God damn it! I gotta go fucking talk to.
Speak with Mephilia!
Hold on a second. I'm
You know what I need to do?
Wrong place.
Have you just
I need to hook up
dramatically
a text speech.
have you just dramatically fallen behind at this point?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
Bye.
It's fine.
Come on, voiced cutscene, so I don't have to do anything. It's cutscene. That's good news. And it's not voiced.
No.
God damn it. You want me to just start now, Andrew?
Yeah,
or-
go for it. I'll catch up.
Okay. I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. What?
Thank God we get to hit something. You'll
Thine
do.
arrival is customarily timely, hero. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truly if there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex.
Just give me coordinates and I'll go. Just give me the coordinates.
Stop talking, just tell me where I'm going.
It's been an hour
Please.
and I've only fought one Gubu.
It wasn't even for very long either.
I should have let it just get her.
The combat, if that. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Urianger says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years. Oh right, I forgot 5 years passed. Though I had hoped the Moggles Guard beyond such follies. That's another
Well,
name.
I think whenever they say 5 years, they're referring to the first game. They're not talking about. I don't think there was a time skip after the first game. I don't think there was a
Wasn't
time
there a
skip after A Realm Reborn. I think they're talking about the 2010 game.
Yeah,
one
they're
we
talking
can't
about the
play.
original game.
Oh.
That's
Okay, never mind.
5 years is just the magic number that always refers to that.
Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation.
Are we gonna see Mughals?
Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Hulox. Hulwa. He waiteth thee at the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Gridania, hero. Ida and Papalimo will rendezvous with you there.
How come you guys
May you
never tell
walk-
this stuff to us on the phone?
Yeah, I know. Like, stop making us come here and talk to you every single time. We
I
were
could have gone
literally
there.
right.
They're not going to spend their minutes.
It's magic.
Yeah,
May
well,
walk into
magic
life
costs
after
money.
crystal. And now we leave again. Teleport. Where are we going again? Gridania.
The Adder's
right.
Nest.
Wait. Gridania, yes.
Oh, shit, how far behind am I?
How are
Very
you level
apparently.
52 already?
So funny story. I forgot to do my level 45 class quest.
Oh
And my
god, you were
level
that far
51.
behind. Oh, are you a black
So-
mage again?
No, I forgot to do them. So.
But aren't you a red
didn't
mage now?
Do them. No, I'm still a black mage.
Oh, I just asked if you're a black mage again, and you said no.
Yeah,
I asked you that.
I'm still a black mage. Shut up. I'm on autopilot, okay?
Adder's Nest.
Keep Henry deal with Big Philly's bullshit.
Yeah, I gotta pay money for that. It's too expensive.
Versailles Hilwa.
What do you have to pay money
That's
for?
It's like $4 something to go to New Gridania. I ain't paying that kind of money.
I
Crazy.
guess you're gonna be walking for a while.
Nope, already there.
No.
I got free teleportation tickets. I ain't gonna pay money.
You're wasting it on that. You should
Yeah.
really be saving those for later.
To get here,
Why?
would you not have a teleport to here?
He does. He just didn't want to pay the
Yeah.
400 gil for it.
Could have just ridden ours.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't because you guys were ahead of me. So you guys already teleported before I teleported.
Oh.
Who was voicing this guy again? Was it me?
No one will ever
I don't
remember.
know. A pleasure to see you as always, hero. Thank you for answering my summons. Quite frankly, I could think of no one more qualified to... but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain.
Please do.
Oh, cute little buffalo.
That's
Level 70 weapon coffer?
Yeah, dude. Aren't you level 70 right now?
What is happening? Why is that?
Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what I want. Probably direct hit. Okay.
Hail to the king, Kupo.
Not long ago, the Moogle Kupo Cop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seed Seer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind, one which could imperil the entire Twelveswood if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Moogles. The rest of you should hear from Kuplo Cop himself. Kuplo Cop himself. He awaits you in the Elders with the Elder Seer at the Lotus Stand.
It almost sounds like they're going for like a Kubla Khan kind of thing.
Well, regardless, let's go find the.
Where are we
doobly-doo.
going?
We're going to the Doobly-Doo.
Yeah, to the doobly-doo.
We're going to the
Lotus
Conjurer's
Stand.
Guild. So if
Which
you can-
is.
Oh, it's the other way.
Yeah, we gotta find a crystal.
Joke's on you, I'm going to a crystal. You can go. You can go this way.
There it is.
Bicep.
Oh, it's you have to do like Conjurer's Guild. You have to go to like one of the local crystals. Where the?
You just passed one. The big one in the center is the
check.
crystal.
I didn't pass that. I never went there.
Oh. So desu ka.
Hounds annoy me in this game.
It's almost like they're really annoying.
Blame the PlayStation 3 for being an inferior piece of shit that couldn't have the whole map at one time.
And we
It's
can never
their
move
fault.
beyond that.
No, because they would have to completely
God,
redo
that
the
was 2
entire
PlayStations
zone.
ago now.
Not
Yeah.
only that, but they would.
Although,
also
is
use
the
backwards
PS5 really out yet?
compatibility.
Jury's out on that one.
Yeah,
I mean, even if the PS5 isn't out, it's still not good to build things for console. They're fucking garbage. Build everything for PC first, and then work your way down.
finally somebody else agrees with me.
God.
Holy shit! You have no idea how many people who have
So
told
Does
me
the-
the opposite.
quality product to build anything for.
Does the
as a
game
console.
have crossplay?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, then yeah, it has to. It has to be the same game and across platforms. Then
Or hear me out. Fuck the PlayStation. It doesn't matter.
that's. I
Like-
think that's where more of their money comes from.
Well, they should do better at advertising on a better platform.
It's Final Fantasy. It makes the most money on PlayStation platforms.
I mean, you say that.
you're fighting a
but,
weird battle here.
Generally speaking, PC players have the most amount of money to spend.
That doesn't
during
change
their
the fact of where the Final Fantasy fan base is, especially being Japanese, where it's even PC is even less popular.
race.
Well,
This is
and make
these arguments are bad. They're just not. They don't work. It's just you wanting what you want and wanting
I mean,
reality to bend for you.
realistically, they don't need. They could just spend the time to rebuild the city, since they. I mean.
Yeah,
that's
but
what
then
they
they'd have
did
to
for
drop
the-
support for crossplay with the PS3, which people are still playing and paying for.
No, PS3's already gone.
Have they dropped? They literally deleted
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they literally. Yeah, of course they did. They're like, we're not gonna keep fucking doing this. This is garbage. It's a PS3. They dropped
I
it.
don't think Sony's getting, or the PS3 is getting updates from Sony.
I think after.
It doesn't matter if
Heavensward, they
Sony's giving updates. You can
Yeah,
still
no.
patch games on it.
I believe after Heavensward, they were like, no more expansions will support the PS3. It's too fucking garbage. We won't do it. And so that's why all the
Dang.
zones and like all the new expansions are huge and full. You load like the whole zone when you get there because you know the fucking future. This is like the
We
remnant
are
of
from
The distant future of 2014.
right? It took them that long.